Good. Now, on the other side of things, when we're looking at these different scans, so like I have top gainers versus top losers, there's other ways to use these things beyond just finding trading ideas. Number one is like when you're running filters, it helps you find market breadth. What I mean by market breadth is the underlying strength in the particular market. So when you look at the number of stocks that are moving up in breakout versus number of stocks that are moving down in breakdown, it will tell you the underlying strength of what's happening in the market. See, when you look at the market indexes, like the SPY, S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, those things have been going up all year, right? Well, the majority of stocks have actually been going down this year, right? How's that possible? Because market indexes are weighted. They discount all stocks except the biggest stocks. So besides Apple, Google, and those kind of stocks, there's really no representation to them in the indexes. So it's not going to tell you really what's happening in the market. We also use this to find day two plays, which we'll go through on this scan to look for clean one-day breakouts and also clean one-day, two-day breakouts. Now I use a 90-day, 30-day scan, which is great for finding bullish, bearish, trending stocks over 5-day, 30-day, 90-day periods. And I know it's a mouthful, guys, but it really only takes me about 30 minutes at night, an hour when I consider like my trading journal where like I go through all my trades. It only takes me 30 minutes to do my homework. And then I spend about 30 minutes doing my trading journal, and then I'm done. We usually run this scan in the evenings to build our watch list for the next day. It'll help us find short-term, medium-term, long-term trends on very specific time frames. I use a high of day scan. So when I have like specific stocks on my watch list, what I'll do is put filters in so that I get alerts when they start to move. So maybe I build out at night like a watch list, say 20 names. But then what I start to do is apply a secondary filter to those names so that, like, say when they're approaching high of day, if I use about 1% below, I start getting alerts and pings on my computer saying, hey, XYZ stock on your watch list is starting to move up fast. So then I know, like, okay, shit, I better start watching this one a little bit more closely. This will also allow me to find stocks that maybe I just missed in my nighttime or morning homework. Now let's talk about putting it all together. So scanning is just one piece of the puzzle. Once you find the stocks, you have to know how to trade them. What's actually a good chart? What's a good pattern? What are the functions of a good pattern? A great pattern, meaning like a reason you would buy a stock, consists of 5 things. Number 1, what's my price pattern? Number 2, how's my volume looking? Number 3, do my moving averages support it? Number 4, am I trading with the trend? And number 5, is the juice worth the squeeze? The juice worth the squeeze means essentially like, what's my reward to risk ratio? So what do we need to know besides scanning? What makes a good chart? What trading setups I will trade? Am I day trading, swing trading, or investing? The trading patterns will change accordingly. How will I manage my risk? God forbid you buy a stock, it starts to go down. What do? Do you just hold it for life? No. We're never victims. We're always proactive. When we buy a stock, it starts to go down below our risk parameters of what we are willing to lose on a trade, $200, $300, $1,000, whatever it might be, we are out of it. What is my trading plan? So that's why I built a 60-day trading boot camp to encompass all sorts of trading. You can't learn this stuff off YouTube videos or some DVDs, some online things. Trading requires live coaching, the ability to ask questions, to call somebody. My phone is like all my students asking me questions for the most part. And my mom, when are you going to get married? And you better, today is Satyanarayana, do not eat any meat. That's it, right? That's all my phone is. But you have to be able to, like, this is a job. It's no different than being a doctor, lawyer, engineer, teacher, firefighter. To really get good, you got to be able to bounce something off someone. But you also have to have somebody as motivated as you. Hey, I'm motivated. All right. You're motivated and you're watching some guy's recorded lesson. How motivated are you going to be? You have to always find a teacher that matches how excited you are, right? He's excited or she's excited about your progress. That's really where you get going. It's that give and take. Otherwise, you're just a vendor, right? You bought something and you're a vendor. Ideally, to get really build expertise on something, it's got to be beyond that, right? But a mentor, a friendship, those things can go a long way into building expertise because it just makes it faster. So what we covered today is the tip of the iceberg. I teach 18 trading setups. We spend our boot camp equally between day trading and swing trading. To be a good day trader, you have to be able to learn to swing trade. I have a host of different indicators I use, but never all at the same time. So it's never going to be confusing. You know, we use a handful of very simple ones to find our trading patterns. I teach you the risk management, how to get out of the trade when it goes against you. Like, where do you put your stop losses? How to manage your reward to risk. The position sizing, like how many shares do I actually buy? And then, of course, we spend just as much time, guys, long and short, meaning I buy stocks because I think they're going to go up, and I bet on stocks to go down. Markets are always shifting. There's no market where you just buy. In a hot market, sometimes you're going to be also betting on stocks to go down because they've gone up too much.